my beautiful viewers. This is your girl Mersani. Today we're not doing a cooking show. We're doing a little Q&A. I'm in Puerto Rico, Condado, Puerto Rico. I'm on vacation with my girlfriends. While walking yesterday from our hotel to the beach, I met this beautiful young lady. Her name is Tina Jarba. So we were walking, short story, we were walking, speaking colloquial Liberian English, by the way, broken English. And this young lady heard our accent and she said, "Are you guys Liberian?" And we was like, "Yes, we're Liberian." So we started to talk a little bit. She was selling her jewelries and her book. She is the author. I went on Amazon. I did my little research about her books. She have what, 3 different books?
7.
Okay, I seen 3 on Amazon. We gotta get the rest on Amazon.
Okay.
So she has 7 books on Amazon for sale, guys. The link will be provided. And I'm just gonna ask her a little bit backstory of, who she is and why she's here. So, how old are you?
31.
I'm asking 31, okay. And you're born and raised in Liberia?
I was born in Ivory Coast.
Oh, okay. Okay. So when did you migrate to Liberia?
Well, my parents, when I was like 6 or 7, my parents took my mom, took me to my grandma, and that's what I was.
Okay, and when did you come to the States?
I was 10 years old when we migrated to the U.S.
Okay, so 10 years old when you moved to Liberia. And, to the U.S.?
To the U.S.
Wow, you've been here forever. Wow.
20 plus years.
Yeah, no wonder your series on point. So, where did you stay when you guys came to the U.S.?
We were put in Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
2004 is when we came.
Okay, and 2004 to until when?
Until 2005, then we moved to Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh.
And then we moved back in 2006. And
With your parents?
With my parents,
Okay.
yeah. And they've just been there since then. I went to middle school, high school in
Okay.
Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Oh, nice. So, when did you move to Austin, Texas?
I moved to Austin in 2023.
Oh, a few years. And then Puerto Rico.
Yes.
What was why did you come here?
Well, in 2023, for my birthday, I came to visit like everywhere else just for vacation. And then I just fell in love with the island. It reminded me of a lot of Liberia,
Yes.
the culture, the people, the scenery. And then I'm like, thought about it for a while. It was either here or the Virgin Islands. And it spoke to my soul more. So.
Yeah, there's very good people here. Very, very good people here. That's really good. So, what's your source of income while living in Puerto Rico?
Right now, I'm being an entrepreneur, so I'm selling my jewelry and selling some books.
Nice. These are beautiful. So these are all handmade here?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's really good. Tell us a little bit about your current book right now. What is it? Lady Under the Tree?
The Lady Under the Tree, yes.
Okay.
So it was inspired by my many travels. I've traveled to 48 states in the U.S.
Wow.
And while doing those travels, I came across a lot of homeless people. And having conversations with those people, it just inspired me to write a book because a lot of people had this concept like homeless people are hopeless or people who are on drugs or people who gave up on life. But that's not the case. A lot of them are people or circumstances. So they inspired me to write a book about a lady who lives under a tree and she talks to the tree, she communicates with the tree because she don't have anybody else.
Wow. When you left yesterday and we were walking from the beach and I seen a box right where you were sitting, did you know there was a man sleeping there?
Yes.
And my friend Gifty and I, we were like, whoa, there's someone. We seen the leg and then, being inquisitive. Yeah. We went around and then we seen his face and I was like, oh my God. And he looked very sound. So I'm like, why is he? But like you said, circumstances, Where do you see yourself in the next 6 months? Or 3 months? Let's come a little closer.
3 months, I like to have a little more expansion for my business, like a little more exposure, I should say. Just instead of setting up, right now I'm setting up in one spot. So maybe in 3 or 4 months, I like to set up in multiple areas, connect with different artists around the island.
So how many books do you have out right now?
Out right now, 7.
No, not the quantity of each book. Like how many, like the Lady Under the Tree, how many copies of that do you have?
And printed copy, I have 3 of each.
3 of each, okay. Each of the 7? Okay, I'll buy all of them.
You sure?
I'm sure. I'm very
Well, I don't have it with me.
Okay.
So, but you guys leave on Sunday, right?
That's
Yeah, I can
correct.
bring them.
Okay.
Okay.
So what is your favorite Liberian food?
Jollof rice.
Jollof. What?
Jollof rice.
Jollof
But if I had
rice.
to eat
No,
something-
that's a little too
But
Americanized.
as I said,
for
wait,
me.
if I had to eat something for the rest of my life, like grandpa would say, potato greens and white rice. I love me some potato greens.
Okay, I'm a cassava leaf girl.
Oh,
I'm a cassava leaf, red oil, everything. No fried potato greens, no fried cassava leaf, none of that. Red oil mean everything.
Okay.
Okay, so as far as dating, where are you with that?
I am single, not ready to
Because you're
mingle.
gorgeous, very
Thank
beautiful.
you.
Your skin is beautiful.
Thank you.
You're in great shape. I asked you if you work out. You said genetics, right?
Yeah,
So
this is all genetics.
that's good. You're taking very good care of yourself.
Thank you.
So right now you said no man business.
No. I'm focused on my business. I'm trying
Mhm.
to expand it and get it to a level. I feel like sometimes love can distract you, and I've been distracted a lot. I feel like if I wasn't distracted by love, I would be so much farther than I am right now.
Okay.
So yeah, that's how I've decided to just focus on.
So what is one of the worst challenges you've ever had to deal with in life?
Going through a miscarriage by myself.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry. I've been through that. It's so painful. It's so painful. Wow. By yourself. What happened? The father went away. Didn't he want to be apart?
Yeah, he wasn't really too happy that we had it, and he said his response was he didn't know how to deal with it, so he just gave me some distance.
Okay, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was very long.
You got over that?
I'm still healing from that. Sometimes I think about it, but I feel like it's a process.
That's understandable. You know, we as women, we go through so much, our bodies, mind, and just, being able to go through that and recover and still move on with life is not easy, but, it doesn't show on the outside.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my God. So what are you doing tonight?
I'm not sure. I'm not really a outside person.
Mhm.
I'm big on energy, so I try to stay to myself a lot. But
You're big on energy. That's really good. So what did you feel from me? Like,
I
when
felt
we
good,
met?
positive energy. You
You
guys
did.
vibrate really high, so
That's
I
really
really
good.
appreciate that. And that's
I'm
what I was
not one
drawn
of
to.
those energy people, and no, I'm so serious. I feel like I found out later that people aren't who they seem to be. Later on, when I get to know them, some people just from the door, they like, I fall back off that person. I don't really know who they are. And as prayerful as I am, I pray for God to actually bring that forth on me, to be able to sense people's energy. Because I've met so many people who I felt like should have been left at the door, that I welcome into my life, you know? So I pray that God give me that sense of spirit where I can feel somebody's energy. That's good that you feel energy.
Yeah, I feel like you have to do your part as well, like get in tune with yourself first and know your own energy before you can feel, other people's vibration.
No, I know my energy.
I
know my energy. When is your birthday?
February 23rd.
Oh, right around the corner. What's your
Yep.
sign?
Pisces.
Pisces. Oh wow, you sneaky.
No.
Pisces is sneaky and you're like man business.
Well, I guess I'm a different type of Pisces because I'm honest. I mean, and I'm cool until I'm not, until somebody rub me the wrong way. But I'm not, there's no need to be sneaky or lying. There's none of that.
Yeah, so right now if a guy was watching and he wanted to, reach out to you and date and whatever, would you be open to that?
I mean, we can start as friends and see where it goes.
What do you look for in a man?
Honesty, trust, and you have to be able to be
financially
yeah.
stable.
I mean, you kind of don't have to be financially stable because.
So you want a broke man?
I didn't say that. I don't want no broke guys, but I don't also mind, coming up with a guy.
That's all. You don't mind starting from the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
But as long as you got your integrity, you know who you are, you're comfortable in who you are, holla.
Okay. Age range, nationality, ethnicity.
I don't discriminate. I've dated older, I've dated younger, and really there's
like
no
white
difference.
man?
I've dated one white guy.
So your grandma would like it, your mom, they would
I
like
don't know
white
about
people.
my mom, but I think love is love. It don't
That's
matter
true.
your skin
That's
color,
very
your
true.
race. I believe in soul, like the energy. We don't. So yeah.
We have 3 copies of her books, Beauty and the Ink by Tina Jarla. This is gonna be, the link is gonna be in my bio, in my description. The link will be there. This is the one I came across, The Lady Under the Tree. All right, short story. Tina Jarba is an entrepreneur and a self-publishing author. She grew up in the northeastern part of the United States. She loves to travel and explore. The earth whispers, are you listening? That's interesting. This is the one I really want to read. The American Nightmare by Tina Jarba. I can't wait to read this, guys. I'm going to bring this a little closer. This is The American Nightmare. Can you see it? Is it clear? The American Nightmare, The Lady Under the Tree, and Beauty and the Ink. Beautiful. This is mine. Go get yours. What is your level of education?
I have a Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Psychology, and Biology.
Stop playing with Tina. Big Tina, not the little one. So did you ever practice?
Yes, I was an LPN for a year and a half at Goshen Hospital in Indiana.
Oh, this girl been all, well, she did say 48 states, so she been all around. A nurse, left nursing, became a traveler, and now you're just doing your business throughout the world. What made you stop? Because that's like everyone, like, it's like a dream job for girls. It's like every girl's dream job. Like a lot of African girls' dream job. I shouldn't say every girl because I've never had a passion for nursing. I'm not into the whole blood, the needle. I always say even if I got paid to go to school to become a nurse, that would never be, But I admire, and nowadays I feel like the nurses, I said this the last time on my social media, I've met so many mean nurses back then, and that's why Liberian called them maids nurses, because you nurture, you nurse the person, you know what I mean, when you take care of someone. But nowadays I feel like a lot of them are in it for the money. There's nothing wrong with that. But still, I mean, there is something wrong with that. But, I mean, you're supposed to chase your dream and want to go to school to be able to make money. But however, you cannot lose the value of actually what nurses stands for.
Amen.
Taking care of someone, making sure they get well and stay well. And it's not just a needle prescription. Injection, prescription type of thing. It's mental. You know what I mean? You got to be able to leave a mark in someone's heart when you take care of them. And I feel like a lot of them lack that, So what made you stop?
That's one of the main reasons why. A lot of people were doing it for the money and they weren't really in it because they were passionate about what they were doing. And I just saw a lot of things that really collided with my values and morals that made me not want to do it anymore. Because, when I was growing up, I wanted to be a nurse. I love helping people.
Because the nurses were so nice.
I love helping people. And I thought, I would be healing. But I am a natural born healer. And when I was in nursing, I didn't feel like I was doing what I'm supposed to do. It was more like creating patients. They weren't curing or treating anybody, so
okay.
I had to go.
I see. Okay, well, we're gonna just stop our beautiful little short interview.
Okay.
It was such a pleasure meeting you. I'm so honored to, come across, you yesterday. Your spirit was beautiful. You're beautiful outside and inside. Don't ever change, and I wish you best of luck. And I will be sharing all your information. Support our Liberian sisters. Support a Black woman. Very beautiful. She's not out here prostituting, God. She's really out here getting her money the right way. I met her under the tree. Okay, she had her business spread out. She was just sitting there minding her business. So now my friends and I, we're gonna go on that street. We're gonna stop some cars and we're gonna sell those books. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, please click the link, subscribe, comment, share. And this is Tina Jarba. Thank you for having me. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having
me. Thank you guys. That was